Jose Marti, and of course the man whose memory we're here to celebrate today, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. These were the men who showed ordinary people the way to freedom. Here in Dade County, we must never forget the power of their words. Our future lies in how well we can make the highest ideals of men like Dr. King into a living reality here in Dade County.
Hi, how you doing?
There's no question what topic is foremost on everyone's minds these days, the war against Iraq. Its effects are far-reaching, even to the level of local government. While the eyes of the world are on the Middle East and the Persian Gulf War, the impact of the conflict is being felt in Metro-Dade operations. Dozens of county employees, including Metro-Dade television producer Jack Pagano, have left their regular jobs for active military duty leave, and hundreds more could be called up before the conflict ends. Their positions will be here when they return, but in the meantime, others must pick up the slack. The fear of terrorist strikes has everyone on edge and security heightened at public facilities. Nowhere is that more apparent than at Dade's vital transportation centers, such as the Port of Miami. Longer check-in waits and other inconveniences are accepted by passengers who seek assurance they will arrive safely at their destinations. Also threatened is the future of our oil supply. Much of Metro-Dade's services depend upon a free flow of fuel. Shortages and higher prices could lead to a cut in services, while motorists consider turning to public transportation to ease the crunch. The Persian Gulf War and its impact on Metro-Dade on this edition of Metropolis. My first guest on Metropolis is Assistant County Manager Dennis Carter, who has recently been appointed Metro-Dade Energy Coordinator. What does that mean?
I don't know, Rhonda, but the day after my appointment, the price of oil went down $10 a barrel, so something must have been right.
That's good now, but since fuel prices started escalating with the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait last summer, departments were directed to look for ways to conserve fuel. And just recently, directors were asked to update those plans. What in general have they come up with in terms of saving the energy that Metro uses?
Well, basically, we are looking at a contingency because there really is no need from the county standpoint to go into a curbing of uses of gas at this particular point, in as much as right now there is no shortage of gas. But we don't know what times may bring. The Iraqi crisis could change things, and we may be back to where we were in 1973. But right now, and that's transit, of course, solid waste, and police. If there is a fuel shortage and the general public is faced with that, you can't very well cut back transit, which uses 43% of all the gas that the county uses, because more people will be using transit. So you can't cut back on buses. So taking away transit as an area where you're going to cut gas consumption, and probably even give them more, means that the burden has to fall on everybody else, which now gets down to the remaining 55%.
Police and solid waste collection.
Police and solid waste, primarily. So we are looking at what scenarios we would do if that happens.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. In 1973, not only were prices soaring, but supplies were short. Right. You mentioned that transit would actually get more. There is a contingency plan the transit department has, I guess with the feeling that people who don't want to pay that much money will abandon their cars and try transit.
Right. It isn't just a question of paying that much money, Rhonda. It's a problem of being able to get gas.
Yeah.
That's what we're really concerned about. And people who lived in Dade County in 1973 will remember the crisis that we had then.
Well, how can you guarantee that you're going to be able to get quantities of the diesel that you need to run the buses?
Nothing is for sure in life, nothing is guaranteed, but in 1973, and I keep going back to that because we did have this crisis then, we have history to go back on. We had a scenario that we might face again, and we handled it in 1973, and I think we handled it well. and we're about to do that again.
But is the county guaranteed a certain amount of fuel by your suppliers?
Yes, essential services, primarily transportation, public transportation, police and fire, and garbage pickup, for example, are given